In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on May 31st, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Chicago Cubs. The Cincinnati Reds and Chicago Cubs are set to face off in the middle game of a 3-game series this Saturday afternoon in the Windy City. These National League Central rivals recently met last week, with the Cubs taking 2 out of 3 games in Cincinnati. That series also featured the same starting pitchers for this matchup. In that game, Cubs pitcher Brown struggled, giving up 8 runs and failing to make it out of the 5th inning. Red starter Waddle lasted 5 innings but was already pushing his pitch count into the 90 seconds when he left the game, and unfortunately, the bullpen couldn't hold the lead behind him. This highlights the challenge of facing the Cubs lineup, which has been the most productive in baseball so far this season. Chicago has scored 151 runs at home, ranking 2nd in the National League. After a couple of 2-run efforts recently, I expect them to explode offensively again and even up the series. On the other side, Cincinnati's hitters have struck out 284 times on the road, which is the 2nd most in the National League, so Brown should be able to perform better than he did last time. The Cubs have also been solid against the Reds lately, winning 5 of their last 8 games. We saw this pitching matchup produce a combined 19 runs in their last meeting in Cincinnati. Brown has struggled recently, though some of that may be bad luck, as his FIP earned run average over his last 3 starts is 3.7, significantly lower than his actual earned run average. Waddle has had trouble against the Cubs in his career, and the Reds bullpen has struggled to protect leads this season. With the Cubs' dangerous offense and home field advantage, Brown will likely have a short leash, and Reds manager Craig Counsell won't hesitate to turn to the bullpen. Overall, I'm giving the edge to the Cubs at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the offensive numbers, Cincinnati entered Friday ranked 9th in the majors, averaging 4.63 runs per game this season. They allow an average of 4.07 runs per game, which means their games average a total of 8.7 runs. On the road, the Reds have been scoring 4.83 runs per game and allowing 3.83 runs, for a total average of 8.66 runs per game away from Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati's games have gone under the total 33 times, over 23 times, and pushed once in 57 games this year. Meanwhile, the Chicago Cubs lead the majors by averaging 5.89 runs per game overall, while allowing 4.2 runs, resulting in an average total of 10.09 runs per game. At Wrigley Field, their scoring dips slightly to 5.58 runs per game, and they allow 4.15 runs, for an average total of 9.73 runs per game at home. The Cubs games have gone over the total 31 times, under 19 times, and pushed 6 times this season. The last time these two teams met, they combined for 19 runs, with the starting pitchers giving up 11 of those runs. Brown has struggled at home this season, posting a 6.93 earned run average in 6 games, but he benefits from having the Cubs' powerful offense behind him. The Cubs have scored 4 or more runs in 4 of their last 7 games at home, while the Reds have scored 6 or more runs in 6 of their last 7 games overall. The over has hit in 3 of the last 4 meetings between these teams. With both starting pitchers having their issues, I expect this game to go over the projected total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Athletics versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Athletics will take on the Toronto Blue Jays this Saturday afternoon at Rogers Center. The Blue Jays are coming into this game riding a 3-game winning streak and have been impressive offensively, scoring a total of 23 runs in the first 2 games of this series. Toronto has been solid at home this season, holding an 18-12 record, while the Athletics have struggled on the road, sitting at 14-16. The Athletics are currently on a 4-game losing streak, and their pitching staff has been struggling badly over over the past few weeks. The Athletics will start J.P. Hoglund, who hasn't been sharp lately, allowing 3, 4, and 5 earned runs in his last 3 starts. The Blue Jays will counter with Alek Manoah, who will be used as an opener. Given the Athletics' recent form and Hoglund's struggles, he's given up 28 hits and 15 runs in just 26.1 innings. I'm not confident in backing them here. Fisher, meanwhile, has been solid through 8.1 innings this season, giving up just 3 hits and no runs. Toronto's offense is heating up, and with 3 straight wins, they look to keep rolling. Simply put, betting on the Athletics isn't a smart move in this spot. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. While Toronto's bullpen has been reliable, the fact that both teams are starting rookie pitchers means we should expect early hooks and plenty of bullpen action. Hoglund has been hit hard recently, allowing 12 runs on 17 hits, including 5 homers, and 8 walks over his last 3 outings, spanning 15 innings. The Athletics' bullpen hasn't been much better, ranking 28th in earned run average and 29th in WHIP, and they've given up 29 home runs this season. The Athletics have seen the over hit in 7 of their last 10 games, while the Blue Jays have gone 6-4 over their last 10 games as home favorites. With both starters unlikely to go deep into the game, expect a high-scoring affair with plenty of runs on both sides. This series has already featured plenty of offense, and I don't expect that to change today. Look for a close, high-scoring game. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Milwaukee Brewers are traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies in the second game of their 3-game series this Saturday afternoon at Citizens Bank Park. Brewers right-hander Chad Patrick will take the mound after a mixed start to his major league career. While Patrick has pitched reasonably well overall, he has struggled recently, going winless in his last 4 starts and failing to get through 5 innings in 3 of those outings. Milwaukee has also had a tough time finding success on the road this season, holding an 11-18 record away from home. On the other side, the Phillies will send lefty Jesus Luzardo to the mound. Luzardo has been outstanding this year, especially at home, and he has struck out double-digit batters in each of his last 2 starts. Philadelphia's lineup is potent and capable of providing plenty of run support for Luzardo, who has quickly become one of the better left-handed pitchers in the game. The Brewers have shown some vulnerability against left-handed pitching lately, which makes this a prime opportunity for Luzardo to shine and help the Phillies secure a win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to scoring trends, Milwaukee's games have leaned toward the under this season, hosting a 32-22-3 record against the total in 57 games. The Brewers rank 13th in the majors with 4.32 runs per game, and that number rises to 4.76 runs per game when playing on the road. Their games average a total of 8.62 runs overall, but that climbs to 9.48 runs per game away from Milwaukee. Philadelphia's games have also seen a fair share of unders, with a 30-25-1 record in their first 56 games. The Phillies rank 6th in the majors with 4.82 runs per game, increasing to 4.96 runs per game at home. Their games average 8.95 runs overall, but that number jumps to 9.5 runs per game at Citizens Bank Park. Both Luzardo and Patrick have been fairly consistent and effective pitchers this season, which sets the stage for a lower scoring contest. Given Luzardo's ability to shut down opposing offenses and the Brewers' recent struggles against lefties, the under looks like the smart play for this game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Texas Rangers. The St. Louis Cardinals and Texas Rangers will face off this Saturday afternoon in the middle game of their 3-game interleague series. This matchup takes place in Texas, where the Rangers will be looking to defend their home turf against a Cardinals team that has been solid this season. When looking at the starting pitchers, there's a noticeable difference in their recent performances and splits. Cardinals right-hander Sonny Gray has struggled a bit on the road this year. In his 3 starts away from home, Gray holds a 1-0 record, but sports a high 6.75 earned run average and a 1.3 WHIP over 14.2 innings pitched. On the other hand, Texas lefty Patrick Corbin has been much stronger at home. Corbin is 2-1 with a 2.91 earned run average and has kept opposing hitters to a .266 batting average against in 21.2 innings across 4 home starts. Both teams have been pitching well in May, with St. Louis ranking 8th in the majors with a 3.26 team earned run average over 25 games, while Texas sits even higher at 5th with a 3.1 team earned run average in 26 games this month. Given Corbin's solid home performance and Gray's struggles on the road, the edge goes to the Rangers in this pitching matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have bullpens that have shown they can hold their own this season. The Cardinals' relief staff ranks 13th in the league with a 3.75 earned run average, while the Rangers' bullpen is close behind at 16th with a 3.86 earned run average heading into this game. When it comes to hitting for power over the last 30 days, there is a clear gap between these teams. St. Louis ranks 12th with a .403 team slugging percentage, showing decent power, while Texas is near the bottom at 29th with a .331 slugging percentage. This suggests the game might not be a slugfest. Looking at the recent history between these two teams, the under has hit in 5 of their last 10 meetings, with 1 push. Considering both teams' pitching strengths and the lack of overwhelming power from the Rangers, this game has the makings of a lower scoring affair. Taking the under on the projected total looks like the smart play here, especially with the solid starting pitching expected from both sides. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Baltimore Orioles. The Chicago White Sox will be visiting the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards on Saturday afternoon. Neither team has been playing particularly well in 2025, but it's clear that the Orioles have the more talented roster overall. Baltimore has dominated this matchup recently, winning 8 of the last 10 head-to-head games against Chicago, including a 4-2 record at home during that span. Despite my general hesitation to back either team this season, given that both have been faded often, the Orioles are enjoying their best week yet and see this game as a key opportunity to improve their standing. Starting on the mound for Baltimore is Dean Kremer, who has been strong in May, allowing just 10 runs and 29 hits over 30.1 innings. He's especially effective at home, posting a 2.5 earned run average and holding opponents to a .206 batting average in 18 innings pitched at Camden Yards. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The first game of this series was a low-scoring affair, with just 3 total runs scored. However, looking at the broader history between these two teams, the over has hit in 7 of their last 10 meetings, with 1 push. Both teams have pitching staffs with earned run averages well over 4 this season, which suggests this game could feature plenty of offense. The White Sox have gone over the total in 5 of their last 10 games, allowing 5 or more runs in 6 of those contests. Similarly, the Orioles have seen the over come in 6 of their last 10 games, also allowing 5 or more runs per game during that stretch. Given these trends and the team's pitching struggles, expect a high-scoring game on Saturday. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.